Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. I got it all wrong. For the last few days, it's been warm, it's been raining, and everything that all that accumulation we have is basically down to the snow piles that people plowed with. Other than that, it's all grass again. Angelique, how are you? Stiggs, how are you? Um, so it's actually supposed to get up to like the 50s or something like that. I don't know, the next few days or whatever. But put my boots on. I took down the Christmas decorations outside. I figure why not? Uh, like I said, it's not very cold out, at least to me. Um, so I took all that down, and I was gonna we had like 70-mile-an-hour winds a few weeks back, and it blew down my basketball hoop, and I got 140 pounds of weight on it, but obviously with the backboard, it treated it like a sail, and I came home, it was over my fence. Thank God it wasn't on one of my wife's car or anything. Um, so I'm putting that back up, and I'm thinking about adding more weight onto it, so I can buy another 70-pound bag. But I don't know. We'll see. So everything's back to normal. All right. Holidays are over. Done. Yeah, I know. I what is it? Yeah, I think I started on time. How you doing, Mike? Happy New Year, sir. So yeah. So now I'm gonna head to Tim Hortons, buy a coffee, and head into work. I'm getting ready for a giant wedding show this Saturday. I've had banners made, signs made. I built a whole new brochure on my own. We printed those out. So yeah, I got a pretty big Saturday going. I'm looking forward to it, being out in front of people and trying to make some money. So, um, so um, right after I get my coffee, I'll go into something that I'm very perplexed about. In a way, I understand it, but you'll know more once I get into it. Hang on, I'm pulling into Tim Hortons right now. All right, we need. Hey Zelda, Mom, how you?
Hello, I'm Mr. Martins. Hey, Fair.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I get a large double coffee, please?
Anything else?
No, that'll do it.
You go for it.
Thank you. It's funny they don't tell you the price anymore. They just tell you to pull forward. It's great. Hang on, guys. Hiya. Let's see. All right. Thank you. She goes, "You're all set. Have a good day." I didn't have my coffee yet. It's sitting in her hand. All right. So I've been doing a school dance for. I've been doing a school dance now for probably, this will be my, we'll say, 6th year. I think there was a gap, like with COVID or whatever, but I think this is the 6th year I've done this school dance. It's an elementary school dance. It's an hour and a half long. Okay, that's it. I spend almost just as much time setting it all up than the whole dance itself, and then I got to tear back down. So I'm grateful they hire me every year. It's constant. I can depend on it. They don't shop anywhere else. I give them a good price. I've never went up on the price since I've started with them. And this isn't anything personal toward any of the staff or anybody that works there, but it's mostly volunteer ran, which is nice. So every year I got to get an insurance policy, for the event, which is fine. I mean, there's other venues that require the insurance policies, and it's like $50-$60. Sometimes I incorporated the price that way I don't get hurt on it. But for the school, I don't. They were very good to my kids, and again, they hire me every year, so I take that one on the chin. So, which is fine. So I get an email from the lady who runs it last night and says, I need your certificate of insurance in PDF form. So what I wound up doing to speed things along, because she said ASAP, was I took a screenshot of it and emailed it to her. Well, they need a PDF. All right, fine. Now this is at 8:30 this is 8:30 last night. So I boot on my laptop and I get the PDF and I send the PDF over. And she goes, by the way, your insurance, I'm not sure if it meets all of the qualifications that the school needs. And I'm like, all right. So I start looking at this stuff. Now, mind you, I've used the same insurance. It's a 3-day. You can't buy a 1-day through who I go through. So it's a 3-day policy. And it covers like $1 million here, $2 million there, $5,000 here, $10,000 there, whatever. I don't know the actual increments and whatever, and that's always sufficed. That's always been fine. So I start reading through this new list, and I gotta have disability insurance, labor, New York State labor, sexual harassment insurance. It was a freaking laundry list of stuff that I gotta have for an hour-and-a-half school dance with kindergarten through 5th graders. Now I could see if you had 30 fucking guys working on the building, and they mess with people or this or that. I'm gonna be in and out, and I'm gonna have my daughter with me, okay? And I have to have sexual abuse or whatever the fuck, conduct insurance. This is straight up nuts. And I told them, she goes, no, I know, I think this is a new thing, and they get their new requirements and this and that. But all I said was, listen, just see if this will work again, because this is what always worked. And if it doesn't, and I got to shop for another 1-day policy, literally for an hour and a half, they're paying for it. I didn't put it in those words. I just said, listen, I already spent the money on this. I never charge you guys. I never added onto the price. I said, but if I have to change all of this and get a much more expensive policy for an hour and a half dance, don't get me wrong, I still want to do it. You know what I mean? There's money to be made there, obviously. And I want to keep the relationship good. You know what I mean? But, they have to, hey, Toro. So now I got to, now I'm waiting on her response, because she's got to, submit everything. I gave her all my information, all the stuff that they sent me for the 1-day policy that she has to submit to the office. So I don't know if they're going to say, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. Let's go. Let's do it. Or, hey, no dice. You got to get a whole different policy. So that's where I'm at right now. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not foreign that a venue. I mean, I've done a lot of weddings where you needed insurance and whatnot. You know what I mean? So you get the 1 day, and they're good with that. You know what I mean? But it's very few and far between at this point. More and more venues are requiring insurance, which is fine. Before the pandemic, I had a full-blown insurance policy for the year. It was like $300 a year or whatever. But after the pandemic, I just didn't renew it. Or, I didn't know when I was going to DJ again or whatever. So, I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Who's just me. How are you? Sorry, I'm driving and I can only see 2 comments at a time. So, yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Because the last thing I want to do is be like, forget it, I ain't doing it. Because, like I said, for that hour and a half, or even we'll just say it's 4 hours of my time, okay? Because it doesn't take long to break everything down. So for 4 hours of my time, I average well over $100 an hour for it, and I'm not giving it up. I don't want to, but would you shop for another policy or? No, Toro, a school, an elementary my kids went to. I do an hour and a half long dance, and now they added on all this crazy requirements in an insurance policy to enter the building, like sexual conduct and New York State labor and disability insurance. I mean, I'm what you call a mobile DJ. You know what I mean? Magooch. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. But again, I'm gonna make it work regardless. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to lose the client, and I don't want to end anything in bad taste or, just I want to do it. I still want to do it. I just don't understand, Won't be in the chat listening. Oh, what's up, Michael? How are you? You throw everybody off there, Michael. Your handle there is Dwight, so everyone thinks you're Dwight, but people who know that you are Michael. And I don't understand why why are they doing this at bullshit? You know what I mean? Like, why can't everybody just have their regular names again? Now who is, oh, I'm getting a text. Hi, this is Eileen from blah, blah, blah recruitment. DARPA, what's up? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year. Well, I mean, the dance is on the 23rd, Toro, so it's in 2 weeks. So I don't know. I don't know how that's all going to work, to be honest. I really don't. We'll see what happens. I mean, I do not want to lose this. It's good money. It's good money. I enjoy doing it, and again, I just don't. It's just nuts. I wish they would have told me this, 4 months ago when they asked me if I'd do it again. Dwight is your middle name? Okay. Very good. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Salute. So, there actually is a helicopter hovering over the thruway right now. I think they're keeping an eye out for my minivan. About to drive under it. Traffic copter. WKBW. Coming in live on the traffic copter. Let's go to. So, yeah, how my New Year started was we went to dinner New Year's Eve with our old neighbors and went home, watched the ball drop, and went to sleep. I had one drink. I mean, normally I used to get it on New Year's. You know what I mean? It'd be fun. But no desire to get smashed anymore or be hungover. Next day, we just hung out, whatever. Hung out at home, all of us. And then last Friday, I stopped at Home Depot before work. I mean, I know most of you guys probably know about this, but for those who don't, I'm going to tell it anyway. So I went to stop at Home Depot for work for an $11 little part to mix my pizza sauce for the game day or whatever. And go in, get the part, come out, turn the car on, put the brake on to go in gear. The brake went right to the floor. The brakes went right to the floor. So I pumped it again, thinking, oh, maybe, whatever. Pumped it again, right to the floor. All right, now I'm not a dumbass about cars, okay, Stiggs? So I got out and walked around, and sure enough, in the front right side of the car, van, whatever, there's a puddle of fucking fluid. Great. So I call my wife at work, and I never call her at work, ever, like unless it's bad. So she got on the phone, and she was nervous, and I said, "Don't worry, I'm okay, everything's fine." I said, "But do we have AAA?" And she's like, "I don't think so. I don't think we ever renewed it." I said, "Oh, wonderful." So I call my boss. He's got AAA, but doesn't know if it'll work. I think it works for anybody's car or whatever. But so I said, "You know what? Let me call my insurance company." So I call my insurance company, and we're covered for roadside assistance, which is great. Well, that's the thing, Zelda. If I would have not have stopped at Home Depot, my brakes would have went out on the thruway doing 60 miles an hour. And that could have been very, very scary. So yeah, I was a little shook up about it. The mechanic wound up telling me that I would have had some brakes, because it does, after a while, it'll cut off that line. So you'll have some brakes. So, I mean, I got to put me a little more at ease that I would have had some sort of a chance, but it still shook me up a little bit. So I wound up getting Travelers. They came out, they towed my car, and they said, well, now, I took it to mechanics near my job, okay? These guys are awesome. I love them. They're fair. They're no bullshit. You know, they're not going to fuck you around. So they said, well, if you want us to tow it there, it's 4 miles out of our radius, or what we cover. I said, are you kidding? They're like, well, it'll be $39 if you want us to tow it there. I said, just fucking take my money. Like, you're already killing me enough monthly for everything, you know. So yeah, I had to pay $40 to get my car towed. Then $350 later, I had a brake hose, not a line, a hose that burst or broke or whatever. Now I had to ask, not that I think anybody's got them out for me, but I had to ask, was it cut? But if it was cut, it would have, you know, it would have been immediate or whatever. But I said, did someone cut my brake hose? They're like, no, it's just old. My car's old. And like I said, I'm driving it till it explodes. Hopefully I'm not in it. And I'm driving it right now with 167,000 miles on it. No car payment is the way to go. Just keep driving junk. No, I'm kidding. If I could get a new vehicle, well, I could get a new vehicle today, but I got enough in this one where I'm not, yeah, someone's trying to take out the pizza. Yeah, right. If anybody hasn't seen my new video / short with me stretching dough, check it out. It's pretty funny. If you like my shirt that I'm wearing, that was a gift from my coworkers, because I went on a rant one day when I was in the kitchen. I said, you guys need to start calling me a kitchen bitch. And my boss was in earshot, and he's like, I can make that happen. And for my birthday in November, they gave me the kitchen bitch shirt. So, yeah, right. Yeah, Tony Pizza set me up, because I debunked his. Tony Pizza said the one day, doxing is when you take the roller that's got the little pins on it, and you roll the pizza to get the air out of the dough. That's called doxing. I mean, everybody knows Tony's not the brightest bulb in the fucking, in the lamp there. It's called docking. Docking. So docker. So who the hell is this? There he is.
Unfucking believable. It's unbelievable.
What's that?
You can't use cash anywhere. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
I'm at the gas station, and they have to take cash first. Oh, I'm on the phone. I'm at the gas station, and they got to take cash first, or the thing don't open. It's very interesting.
Only Wawa.
Only Wawa?
It's not this one month now.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You're
I know
ranting,
why, though.
You're ranting right in front of the guy who doesn't want to take your first.
Yeah.
Money at home. I'm coming
I
back.
got it. I understand. Listen, Manhattan's right there. They're gone in 2 minutes. They'll be in Manhattan in fun.
Can you hear me, Vince?
He can't, no.
There is no African
Oh, okay.
money. gas
Yeah.
open. No money, no gas.
So what happens now is if you have to give them cash before they can open up the pump. They have to have your cash first. It's interesting. It's good.
Well, that's
good.
usually how it is anywhere, around
If
here at least.
I want to open gas,
Yeah.
there's no way.
No way. Can't open it without the cash.
Without the computer,
No
you
cash. No cash, no gas.
understand me now?
Yeah.
Computer,
I got it.
technology now.
Yep.
Oh, you
Wow.
should fight him. Fight him right now. Put the camera on.
I was close, huh? I had to give him like $60 cash. But I can understand why. I can definitely. You got a bunch of
Oh
mysteries.
yeah, you know what do they call gas and dash or whatever?
Yeah. All right. I learned something new, but they make it more difficult to use cash now. You got to use your card now. You're better off just using your fucking card.
Well, yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
no doubt.
You got to give me $2 back.
Although I will say
What is-
this,
What?
there's a gas station that I was on. I think the News Live. It's like 60 cents cheaper than anybody in the whole fucking like county. I don't know how the guy
Right.
does it. And if you pay cash, you get
Thank
like
you.
an additional 8 cents off a gallon. So you get it for
Oh
like
yeah, some of them. Yeah.
$2.59 a
that.
gallon or whatever.
Yeah, we got that. We got that too. Unbelievable. I'm trying to get out of here. Now I can understand. I'm sure I got to get into Manhattan in about 10 minutes, and I'm 20 minutes from Manhattan. But I can understand because these people can get right on the highway and they're fucking gone.
Oh yeah.
They're gone.
I
They will
had,
be in another state in 5 minutes. No, they can't get them.
I think my mother. I don't know. I think she's still in the chat, but I will say this story because it's it's an older story. But I remember my cousin, God rest his soul. We were driving. We were in high school, and he gets pulled over for speeding, right?
Yeah.
And he was flying or whatever. So I think he got a warning. So when he got pulled over, I knew at the time in high school he was dealing weed.
Oh,
And I said, you don't got none of that shit on you, dude. He's like, no, right? So the cop gives us a warning or whatever and lets us go. And as we were pulling away, he gets this big bag of weed and throws it on my lap. He goes, I was lying. I'm like, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, he had a giant bag of weed on him.
Oh,
So,
my God, that's great.
So listen. So we're still in that car, like going to our desk. He pulls into a fucking NOCO station, right? Pumps the fucking the gas tank full, right? Drives off, gone. We just got pulled over by the cops. We go to the next town. He fills up the gas and fucking leaves. Like,
What the fuck?
he's fucking nuts, man.
Unbelievable. Whatever happened to that one?
Unfortunately, he overdosed.
There you go.
But no, he was no. I don't know. I could say he had a better side, when he wasn't, doing stuff. He was actually a Marine, and he had a lot of good. So I can't.
Most of them.
You know what I mean?
Most people. Yeah, most. Everybody starts out good.
Yeah. So.
Anyway. You're on your way to work?
Yeah. I'm going now. Yeah, I took down all the outside Christmas decorations this morning, and it's nice. I mean, I'm considering it's nice out right now. So
46 here.
I think it's about that here. I think it's got to be close.
Most of the snow is melted. Okay.
Yeah. Now there's in the one creek that I drive over here. It's all dammed up ice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once that melts, that's going to be a disaster.
What's the temperature now there? What's in your car?
Let me look. 35.
So
Doesn't feel like 35 to me. Yeah.
6 hours. 6 hours. You're 6 hours from me. It's crazy. I'm in this New York. You're in that New York, and it's just.
So I met I did my photo booth event the other day. I still got to post that video. You know that Theme News New Year's party with all the old heads?
Yeah.
All dancing. I got to put the new video up of that, actually. I forgot all about it. But I did that party, and the bartender was from New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, she wasn't from North Jersey. She said South Jersey. I don't know. So, but You wouldn't.
She wasn't from
really,
Central Jersey because there is none.
I know. I was gonna bust your balls and say Central Jersey, but no, nice girl, you know. But I asked her if she knew you, and she said no.
Oh my God, no. Not everybody knows. Not everybody knows.
I would have shit all my pants and said, like, I know that motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. That would have been funny.
Oh, of course, Magooch had to say it. 78 on the beach.
78. We're getting there. We'll be there shortly. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Magooch,
All right, I got to run. I just wanted to jump on for a minute. I got to get going.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you.
Bye, guys. Ciao,
Bye.
ciao, ciao. I got to run.
So that was Tommy Steaks. Magooch, I hope some little kid dumps sand all over you. All right? Right in your mouth and everything. All right? How about that? That's like an inside joke between Magooch and I, all right? I don't wish him no harm. So I'm texting the guys as this happened with my car, right? Now, even when I was all super mad that I'm out of a car and I know it's going to cost me money, and they still got to break my balls. All right? I'm laughing now, but I was not laughing that day, that morning, last week. Stig says to me, he says, if you treat your car like you treated your knee, no wonder it broke down or whatever. All right, so he hit me with an uppercut and then a right cross. All right, I was staggering, I wasn't down, and he goes, when your brakes were squealing, that should have told you something. Now, here comes the uppercut from me. I said, listen here, dumbass. I think I call him dummy. I said, squeaky brakes doesn't mean your fucking brake line's about to break. It means your pads and your rotors are shot. So that's how much Tommy Steaks knows about cars. All right? So I felt a little better. And then Osada said something, and I told him to get fucked real fast. So then I stopped texting for a while because I was mad. So, yeah, they just there's no let up. If we posted, like, we don't even, it's just straight ball breaking all the time. It's nonstop to the point where I literally turned off the sound when these guys do or texting in this group text. So I could be working and not look at my phone for a while, and I'll look at the phone, and sure enough, there's 35 fucking messages sitting there. From that, all these guys breaking, just destroying each other all day long. I buy them and drive them. Shut up. Yeah, no shit. So, yeah. So I. But I've driven enough junk ass cars to know when something happens that I got a pretty good idea what's wrong with it. So, yeah, we are all nuts for sure, and that's fine. That's what we do. So it's funny. Like, I just had to, because I know deep down they were just messing with me, so I had to just stop talking because it just kept coming. So I had to tap out for a few hours while I collected myself and had to assess the damage of what the hell was going to happen with my car. But the good thing is that, I did have the money to fix it, number one. And number two, they had it back to me by 4 o'clock. So I was able to drive it home. So I guess, it could have been a lot worse, but, and there's a lot more crazy problems going on in the world / Minneapolis / our country right now. So I shouldn't be bitching. So, that's a disaster over in Minneapolis. I don't even want to get into it. I don't got that much time. But all I could say is, like, again, you fuck around, you find out. You don't fuck with federal agents, no matter what. You don't, because that's what's going to happen 9.99999% of the time if you fuck with someone with force like that. So, sorry, I don't ever really do politics or any bullshit like that, but that's just fucking straight stupidity. what happened yesterday. Just straight dumb stupidity. Yeah, stupidity. So, in doing this StreamYard in building, what do they got? The loader out? What the fuck are they doing here now? So it asks when you're building the show, like what topic or what category you want to put in. So it's so I put in entertainment. So is that like StreamYard's attempt to draw in other viewers from I don't know, from around? I don't know. Gerard, what's up? Gerard, you gotta shoot me a call or a text and let me know how you're doing, man. Please do. Yeah, Zelda, it's just something that didn't need to happen for both parties. You know what I mean? But again, you know, you just don't do it. You don't do something like that because you're not going to win ever. She thinks you're just going to drive away and nothing happened when you drive at agents. I mean, I feel for her and her family and everything else, but you know, it's one of those situations where you fuck around and you find out. I mean, that's all. That's all to it. Pick your battles. Protest peacefully. You know, you want to, drive your car and block federal agents, and then try to get away like you're going after being told to get out of the car. Like, I mean, so everybody has seen. I'll talk about it for a couple minutes. So I saw another camera where it does look like she hit the guy, and she was going a little faster than what you see from the other angle. So, you can't really make assumptions when you see it from one way, I guess. So I don't know. I can't tell you what I would have done in that situation. I mean, these guys are trained certain ways to handle things, but if you don't put yourself in those positions, you'll never have to find out what happens. I mean, just dumb. You saw the proper angle, exactly. Not the one that was shown, very first for the first day. Yeah, you're right, Gerard, because I saw the proper angle. I saw this morning. Tim Hortons is hitting hard today. So it's just too bad. It really is too bad. And that whole state of affairs in that state or that city, whatever, is bad. And it's going to affect all of us at some point or another. And it's not fair, and it sucks. But I usually don't talk about shit like this. But I mean, it's just pretty cut and dry to me this time around. I don't know. So, oh really? I didn't know that, Zelda. I don't know. I didn't hear that. But maybe you're right. I don't know. But the way she moved on was, I don't know. She just stopped. I don't know. But she probably panicked and unfortunately she got shot. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. And, there's Jamie. I should blow the horn and scare the shit out of her when she walks in front of my car. I don't have the heart to do it. So I didn't. That happened to me a couple weeks ago. I went in front of one of my friend's cars and they blew the fucking horn. I almost pissed and shit myself. All at the same, and I had stuff in my hands too. Yeah, well, you're probably right, Zelda, I mean, but she shouldn't have been there in the first place blocking them. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's the thing. She was there with a purpose to begin with. So, I mean, I don't know, it just ended bad. It ended the worst possible way. Nick, when are you going to go on Theme Dude's show, man? I want you guys to do that. I really do. I think that would be an instant classic show with a lot of views and but that's all up to you, man. But I think it would be phenomenal if and when you decide to do that. About 35 minutes. All right. Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta get gas after. I gotta get gas after, or during the day or after I leave here, and I will be going to that gas station I was telling you about. That if like it's like Steak said, if you gotta pay cash, like if you pay cash, they give you a discount, but if you pay cash, they will not let you pump gas if you don't pay first. Yeah, I look forward to it, Nick. I think that would, I really think that would be solid, and you know, you guys, it's not something you got to do right off the cuff. I mean, you could do a little planning or whatever, and if Steendu wants my help with it, you could even use my phone or whatever to record with. It's got a better picture anyway. Where's Osada this morning? I'm surprised he's not in here with bells on. I sent Don a link, but Don might be sleeping, and then I sent Noel a link, like he's some sort of busy person. And Noel too is a famous mush / ball squasher. So I called Noel the other morning because Noel's a food broker, so I call him on where the price points are at certain foods, and we just bullshit or whatever. And he's like, I can't talk, I'm in a meeting. I'm like, patch me through, let me be a consultant. That would have been funny. I said, yeah, let me sit down, let me get in on that meeting. Put me on Skype or Zoom or whatever the fuck. Put me in. So he is probably literally dipping his strawberry. You're probably absolutely right, Theendu. So he probably is. But, you know, Osada usually takes his little cat naps, and then he'll send out a text to all of us and say, who wants it today? Who wants, you know, I'm doing this, and that. None of you guys better mess with me, but who wants it? And then I gotta shut him up. So when Osada, when you if you ever hear him on here or via text, and he says fair enough, that means you got him. That means he's done. He's got no comeback. He's got nothing. So the one day he was screwing with me, and I said, I'll have you saying fair enough before you fucking blink. I said, go ahead, keep going. So it's all in fun, though. We have fun. So yeah, Theendu, I gotta stop by over there. We gotta find a flea market to go to. We gotta, but like I said, I got a pretty busy week. And then the Bills play Sunday. So I don't know anybody's opinion on that. Jacksonville is a good team. I don't know. I don't know what to think. You know, that's the thing. Like, they're the Bills. I wish they had a dominant receiver. I'd feel better about, you know, advancing. But I mean, I don't know what to say. The Ravens just fired John Harbaugh after 18 years, and the guy was pretty consistent, and he won some Super Bowls, and they fired him. Now, the only thing I think that might save McDermott's job is, even if he loses in the playoffs, is they're opening that brand new stadium next year. So I don't see why they would fire a coach that's been, you know, beloved in this town for, you know, almost 10 years now. Every fucking day he wants to fight, then gets fucked up. That's right. Yeah, you're right. He is. So yeah, Osada, if you ever listen to this, thank you for being our verbal and virtual punching bag. Because he does take a lot of abuse. Hello, Kelly. Well, yeah, Zelda, I don't know if you look at my short video the last time Theendu and I went shopping, Christmas shopping. Look at that video. He wanted to go in he insisted on entering the mall, which was closed, through a door that was locked. And it was snowstorm and blowing snow all over the place. So look at my my last few short videos. You know. So yeah, Joe, we just have fun. You know what I mean? It just, you know, it is just, like I always say, we stay in our own four walls and you know, have you guys to be here and support us. It's really all we need. Osada, you're a girl. Is he here? Yeah, I don't know. So if anybody ever wants to test out a new vitamin or new I don't know, supplement or whatever, just tell Osada. He'll do it for you. No big deal. You're ready for some shopping? You don't need to go shopping. I need socks. I got a gift card from Target. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm talking to my wife yesterday. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just use this gift card to get some socks or something. She goes, Todd, we can afford socks. Buy something you actually like want that you wouldn't normally buy. So she's right. She's right. Yeah, yeah, Zelda. And then I'll go back into the show and put you in blue here. I think the last time I had to give, I think it was Joe Delmura and I forget who else I gave them their wrench. So, but yeah, well, we can't shop this weekend, Thindu. So the next few weeks I got really nothing going on besides just regular work. I don't got any events or anything, so maybe we can do a shopping outing there. We should go Walmart shopping. I'll throw an orange at you or something. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I am going. I've been on for about 40. I have a brand new pair of socks. Okay, you know what? Thindu's got his own flea market. He's telling me to come over and give me socks. He's giving me jackets that I haven't picked up yet. He gave me, the first time I ever met Thindu and went to his house, he gave me a box full of clothes. He gave me a full fucking construction rain suit. What else did he give me? I don't know. The guy's got everything. So, yeah, maybe I'll have to, you know, forget Target. I'll go over to Thindu's house and stock up. But I bet you he wouldn't give me any of his toilet paper. He probably wouldn't give me any of that toilet paper, though, if I asked. So, all right, ladies and gents, that's it. I'm out of here. I have to actually go and apply myself to something that pays me money here. So, that's it. I'm out of here. Happy New Year, everybody. You know, again, I always say it. I'll try to go live more, but I always don't get there. So, all right, Mom, see ya. Everybody, please be safe, be productive, have fun, watch your back. That's it. I'm out of here.